welcome, guys. Welcome to the Jean Malo Davis Show. It's all about information and inspiration. It's about impacting the nation. It's about having total prosperity in every area of your life. I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationship wise. I am Jean Malo Davis. I am your wealth creator, and we are live right now on youtube.com/Jean Malo Davis. We're on facebook.com/right Jean Malo Davis, Twitter at Jean Malo Davis, and TikTok at Queen Jean Wealth Creator. Woo, 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 woo. You'll learn about that. My TikTok community know about that. So, guys, today we're going to talk about overcoming doubt and fear. And while we're at the commercial break, I'm going to talk to my TikTok family because they know how we do this thing here. So, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Make sure, guys, you subscribe to my channel. Make sure if you're on my TikTok right now, you like this, you share this broadcast, you follow me, and now you can subscribe. So I'm excited. We're going to take a commercial break. And while we take a commercial break, I'm going to do the TikTok shout out to them. And we're going to go ahead and talk about overcoming fear and doubt. You're watching the Jean Malo Davis Show. It's going to be 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Hi, guys. Jean Malo Davis, your wealth creator, ex-IRS auditor with over 20 years tax and financial experience. Now that I got that out the way, I am so excited. Why am I excited? Because, guys, you've been blowing up my phone, blowing up my email, like, Jean, when are you going to drop the course? When are you going to drop the course? Well, finally, we're dropping the course right now. Now, some of you guys who don't know me on social media. I don't know where you've been, but listen, we are finally dropping the course to show people. And when I say people, I'm talking about tax professionals, those who are looking to scale up their business if they're a tax professional, those who are saying, you know what, I want to ditch the W-2, I'm sick of doing taxes, or maybe somebody who just want to get into the arena that I'm talking about. Guys, we're going to show you how we went from $300 to $500 a client to $3,000, $5,000 on up a client. And not just that, guys, we're going to show you how you can get paid year round, because some of you get paid seasonal. This is the big time right now, but we're going to show you how to scale your business. If you want to get rid of the W-2 and you want to earn the type of money that we earn, that my clients earn, we're going to show you with this class. Woo, finally, right? I'm sorry, don't beat me up, but finally it is here. Go ahead and click on the link below. Click on the link, take immediate and massive action, because the classes fill up and that's not my fault. Okay, my name is Jean Malo Davis. I'm your web creator. I'm gonna see you on the other side. We're gonna break this thing down. Cameras, okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Guys, we are here live on YouTube youtube.com/Jean Malo Davis, facebook.com/Jean Malo Davis. We're at Twitter at Jean Malo Davis. We're at TikTok at what? Queen Jean Wealth Creator. Normally, so y'all gonna see me cut up because I got my TikTok family here, and you know, they come on, I do a little something special with them, you know, especially my subscribers. I cut up with my subscribers, so you're gonna see a little different personality come out. And so, you know, hey, I make no apologies, because I had to cut up for my TikTok family. I had to cut up for them. You know, they don't get the commercials like y'all do. Not until I get my subscriber key, and I'm working on fast, right? Bruce working fast to get that. We're going to get that dang subscriber key so y'all can see everything. I just came off of our TikTok training, learned some real nice, good things, guys. So we're going to be bringing some good content. With that being said, my name is Jean Malo Davis. I am a wealth creator. I'm looking at 2 cameras. So if you see me go back and forth, I'm just trying to make sure I relate, because the reason why I don't want to put them side by side, because I don't want to go cross-eyed, but also too, I got to be able to see the screen with TikTok. I got to be able to do it. And you know what? I left my glasses. So sometimes I have to, can you get that, babe? I think I put it up there so I can see my TikTok subscribers, comments. And you too, if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you may be watching, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment below. Tonight, we're talking about overcoming fear and overcoming doubt. Okay. And you know, I like to say the acronym for fear is false evidence appearing real. Okay. False evidence appearing real. And one of the things that we fear today is a big fear of loss. That's the number one thing that we fear. For loss of property, loss of health, loss of finances, loss of family members. We experience loss. We also have the fear of failure as well as the fear of success. Yay, I got some glasses. Yay, I can see y'all. The fear of success. We are fearful of winning and we're fearful of losing. Like the enemy got us confused like crazy. Okay, let me see what y'all saying over here on TikTok. We got a follower, a Bounty Business 00. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Yeah. That's for you, Bounty. I appreciate you. About my business, just follow me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, about my business. Thank you for following me. Thank you, D. Marie, for joining. So that's what we do when you follow me, right? Make sure you follow and make sure you subscribe too. I got a big goal, guys. I need your help. Subscribe. So we're talking about overcoming fear and doubt. How do you overcome fear and doubt? And why are we so tuned in to our fears? Why are we so tuned in to what could happen? You know, I often wonder, why is it like that, man? So I can try to put y'all like that so I can see both of y'all like that. I often wonder, why is it like that? Why do we worry about our doubts and our fears and our insecurities? You know, we focus on these things more. It is easier to believe the bad than it is the good. And I often wonder, why is it like that? Why are we like that? Well, I want to share my perspective, and I want my TikTokers, my YouTubers, Facebookers, Twitters, I want y'all getting out here tweeting this and answering these questions and sharing your thoughts and sharing what you think. Jump right in. I want to thank Boss. I want to hear from you, Boss. You know, I got to hear from my subscribers. You know, I want to hear what you're thinking and things of that nature. Why do you think we focus on fear? The fear of loss. We focus on, you know, what could happen instead of looking at accentuating the positive. Why? Why do you think that? Well, I'm going to tell you my perspective, and then I want you to share with me your perspective. Go ahead and start putting it down there right now. I really, really appreciate you do that. You're watching the Jean Malo Davis show right now. And we talk about information and inspiration to impact the nations, about having total prosperity in every area of life. Tonight, we're talking about overcoming fear and doubt. One of the things that I believe is it's just so easy. It's been told it's so easy to believe the negative over the positive. Babe, can you turn that air on? Sister is burning up. I'm burning up. You know, it's so easy to believe the negative than the positive. I don't know why we're wired up like that. I don't understand that. No one wants to fight. Boss said no one wants to fight for success. Boss, you know that? You're right about that, because I'm going to tell you why. Success looked too much like a person dressed in overalls. It looked too much like work, okay? People are looking for the easy way out. One of my favorite movies, I love the whole Rocky series. And one of the Rocky, I don't know if that was Rocky 3, Rocky 4. Somebody go find it for me. Do some research. Help me out, boss. Let me know which one this is. Let me know which one it is, boss. It is the one where Rocky loses Apollo Creed. Somebody Google that. Google that. Which Rocky was that he loses? Apollo Creed is killed, and Rocky fights the Russian Dolph Lundgren. But what was his Ivan Drago. Which Rocky was that? Which Rocky was that? Okay, Boss is on it. I got the bomb subscribers. Boss said it was Rocky 4. Okay, Rocky 4. In Rocky 4. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does my eyes deceive me? What y'all doing on Facebook? These people over here, they following and stuff. What y'all doing? Eugene, let me bring it up. Eugene, I can't, what's that? Is it Eugene Ellis? I think it's right. 738. This is for you. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, Eugene. Thank you for following me. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I told you the TikTokers make me act a damn fool. So Boss said it was Rocky 4. Okay, so on Rocky 4, Rocky loses Apollo Creed. Apollo was hard-headed, and he went against that Russian, and they told him not to fight him, didn't it? Even though they knew it was an exhibition, it wasn't supposed to be a real fight, but that Russian had something to prove. He was all steroid up, all worked out. He wanted to show that Americans didn't know anything. So, you know, he's like, I will destroy you. Remember that right there when he hit his hand it didn't go down. And that man said, what did he say? I will destroy you. I will break you. I would have been like, okay, I'm out the ring now. This dude ain't trying to do no exhibition. And he died in the ring. Rocky, my favorite clip in Rocky 4 was when Rocky got in the car, that Corvette or something. It was a fast car. He got in the car and they played that song, There's No Easy Way. Talking about Rocky. Yes, talking about Rocky. Yes, my love. We're talking about There's No Easy Way Out. We're talking about overcoming fear and overcoming doubt. And my good friend, my subscriber, Boss, said, no one wants to fight for success. And so I'm sharing a story, and thank you for being here, by the way. I'm sharing a story about Rocky 4. Thank you, Boss, for telling me that. That basically in that, it was a song in there that he talked about, There's No Easy Way Out. And that's one I love that song. Sometimes when I'm feeling a little down sometimes and I feel like I want to quit and I feel like, you know, I'm doubtful, I'll play that song and I just think about, and as a matter of fact, I'll go to YouTube and I'll play that clip because that clip is there. And I'll play that clip when he's talking to his wife, and then it shows when he goes into Russia, right? He has to go to Russia, right, Bruce? And he go train in Russia and his wife come and meet him. He kicks ass, man. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Rocky right there. I think after Rocky 4, everything went downhill. Did it not? I don't think no more Rockies was. I still watched every last one of them, but Rocky 4 was my best one that I liked. And that song, There's No Easy Way Out. Okay. So why are we so, thank you. My husband's so awesome. Thank you, honey. Why are we fearful? What do we do to overcome doubt and fear? For me, and this is me, and like I said, y'all can chime in to let me know. For me, I pray. I pray and I talk to God. I am a believer. I talk to God and I share what my doubts are, what my fear is. Because I read somewhere in a good book that the enemy is trying to rob, steal, and destroy. And the battle is in your mind. Because if I got your mind, I got your body, I got everything. If I get your mind, I got you. And so that's what the enemy tries to do. And nowadays, the enemy have you coming and going. Not only are you afraid of failure, you're afraid of success too. You're like, you know, if I'm successful, maybe my family going to be asking me for money, and my friends and everybody going to be pulling on me and this, that, and the other. But it's a clip out there that I love that Oprah Winfrey talks about. And I talked about this on my TikTok live. I think it was on Wednesday or whatever. Wednesday or Tuesday, the need to please. Why do we have the need to please? Why we don't understand that no is a whole sentence? No, it's a whole sentence, but I digress. We're talking about overcoming fear. For me, I pray, okay? I fast, I journal, I write down because I'm a planner, I'm a chess player. I always ask God to give me like the God mindset, to give me vision that when I bust this move, I can see how is it going to affect me years from now, and what do I need to do to make sure that I stay on point. We all have doubt, we all have fear, we all have insecurities, but which one will grow? I was told the one you feed the most will grow. So what I strive to do, wealth creators, what I strive to do is I strive to be around people who believe just like me, are stronger, who are go-getters, who are believers, who are doers. I strive to get the personal development in me that tell me that I can have, be, do anything. That's what I say to you guys all the time before I close every time on my channels. I always say, I'm a wealth creator, you're a wealth creator too, and you can have, be, do anything. I always say that because why? One day it's going to stick. One day you're going to be like, you know what? Gene Davis said, I can have, be, do anything. Let me start making some things happen in my life. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. You are watching the Gene Malo Davis Show. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back. And while we're at the commercial break, I'm going to talk to some of my TikTokers. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We're back. Okay, and we're back. Let me just finish this. I will be back tomorrow with my TikTokers at our regular time between 2 to 2:30 to talk about what we normally talk about. But I made a promise because I wasn't live on TikTok today that I was gonna be live with you guys for the Gene Malo Davis Show. So thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. Thank you from those who have subscribed. Thank you for those who have followed. Thank you guys for your support. We're talking about overcoming fear and doubt. That's what we're talking about. How do we overcome fear and doubt? And I think that you have to look at what you're watching, what you're reading, who you're listening to, what you're saying out of your mouth, your environment, the people that you're hanging around. I think that's what you got to pay attention to. I don't focus on the negative. I focus on what I want to happen. I focus on my dreams and goals, and the negative falls away. I don't have to look at the negative because I don't dwell in the past because I don't want my past to put my future in a wheelchair. So I make sure that I focus on only what I want and not what I don't want. I don't hang around broke, busted, disgusted, jealous ass people. I don't hang around fearful people because fear is like a disease. It's contagious. It will jump on you. And you will wonder why you're moving a certain way when you know that you're a go-getter, you make things happen, you believe in yourself and things of that nature. But if you start hanging around people that are fearful and they start, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, I don't need all that. Oh, I don't, nah, you just believing in a pipe dream. You don't have to do that. Oh, you ain't gonna never do that. Who do you think you are? And then what happens is people start speaking to your insecurities. We all have some form of insecurity. Let's face it, we do. Even the strongest people, we fight day and night to make sure that stuff don't pop up. We do. That's why we are very careful what we're watching, what we're reading, who we're listening to. We don't give our ear to everybody. And that's why I'm very, very grateful and thankful that you guys are here with me watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I really thank you guys for being here. And my goal is to impact 1 billion lives before I leave this planet. Now, if I listen to a negative person, they'll start talking about, oh, girl, you crazy. What make you think you could do that at 1 billion people? It is not the how. It's not my business. That's above my pay grade. That's God's business, the how. I focus on the why. I focus on why I must do this. Why must I impact 1 billion lives? Because I want to make sure that you have total prosperity in every area of your life. It's quite simple. How do we overcome fear and doubt? We don't subscribe to it. We identify when it comes up. It's very, very easy to identify. Maybe you challenge your fears. I used to have a big fear of heights. I don't know where that fear came from, but I had a big fear of heights. And it is a building downtown called the Apparel Mart, the Merchandise Mart. And I think it was the elevator or something. I think this is the right building. You could see it's a glass building. You could see outside. So when you're going up, it's scary. And one day, I don't know how many floors it went up to, but one day I went up to like the 21st floor. And I looked out the window and I could see the street. I could see the expressway from miles away. And I faced it head on. And I said, I'm not going to be afraid of heights anymore. And I went on that elevator and I breathed in and I breathed out. I said, I'm going to overcome this fear. It's nothing to fear but fear itself, Jean. And I did it. And I was like, look, are you alive? Yes, you're alive. You're here. So what the hell was you afraid of? I don't know. So sometimes you want to face those fears. I remember when I was a single mom with 4 kids, I was afraid of how I was going to raise these kids, man. But you know what I did? I faced my fear. Now, I'm not advising everybody to do this, so don't say Jean said it. But I came up with a game plan to walk away from corporate America. I was a single mom with 4 children at that time. And I said, you know what? I want to give my children the best life ever. I want to be there with them. I don't want no teenage pregnancy. I don't want MTV. I don't want video games. I don't want them raising my kids. I want to be there to raise my own children. And so that's when I came up with a game plan and I walked away I was scared as hell. I was scared. When I tell you I was scared, man, I was so scared. And, it was I call them the slaves at the job. The slaves, you know what they were saying, babe? You'll be back. You'll be back. I was like, the hating, what they hating for? She'll be back. But they were right. I did come back, but I came back as a vendor. Then how about, that's why I say you don't have to worry about vengeance. You don't have to worry about getting back at anybody. Just your success. What did Beyonce say? What did Beyonce say? The success, the best revenge is getting your paper or something like that. Somebody who knows it, just put it down there for me. And I did come back. I came back as a vendor. And it was so funny that some of the people came back to me and they was like, look, are you hiring? I was like, wow, my own coworkers, past coworkers, now asking me, am I hiring? Because I overcame my fear of leaving the job and doing for self. I believe in doing for self. I believe another fear that I had was being broke. I didn't want to be broke. Being broke is like having a bad rash, man. It don't feel good. It's like being broke is like having a rash in a place you can't reach. Now that's bad, right? It's like having that on your some spot that you can't reach, and you got to get something and try to scratch it, and it's itching really bad. That's what I feel like being broke is, man. It's to me, being broke is like a disease. It's so many ways legally, ethically, and morally that you can get paid today that there's no reason for you to be broke. There's no reason. So overcoming fear and doubt. Doubt creeps up when you're not doing the work. How about that? Doubt creeps up when you're not doing the work. When you're not doing the work, it's easy to have doubt. Because when I'm busy, I don't focus on what's not happening fast enough, when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on the work that needs to get done. So my main thing is, like I tell everybody, is to get a calendar and start planning, start writing down what your goals are. I don't care if you write down 3 goals a day and you achieve those goals. You don't got to put down 10 things and you only do 2. Now you look like a big failure to yourself. Don't set yourself up to fail. Set yourself up to win. We're talking about overcoming doubt and fear. You're watching the Jean Malo Davis Show. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back after this break. When I get, that's another thing. Hey, we're back, guys. I'm telling my TikTok family, I'd be so happy when I get that dang subscriber key. What is it called? RTMP. The streaming key. I can't. Are you doing this with 3 phones? No. That's a good question. Boss, I'll subscribe. Say hey to Boss, babe. What's up, Boss? What's up, Boss? Whoop, whoop. He's one of our powerful subscribers. Please make sure you subscribe every month, Boss. We appreciate you. No, what I'm doing is I have my TikTok on one phone, but then my husband, who produced this show, thank you. Let's give it up to Bruce. Bruce. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, that's what my husband. Yeah. Thank you, Bruce. No, he uses, what is that program? He has some software. He said, Boss said, what's up, boss man? He has some software, Boss, that it allows him to do multiple broadcasts. Is that correct? It allows him to do multiple broadcasts. And the reason why we can't include TikTok in that broadcast is because we need the streaming key. And so you have to have so many hours and time for TikTok to give you a streaming key, which I'm close to it, which I'll have it soon. So that's the reason why I go live, hint, hint, clue, clue, on TikTok Monday through Friday around between 2 to 2:30. I'm normally there live because I'm building that up. So, and then once I get, so y'all hang tight. I appreciate my subscribers and my followers because y'all supporting me. And it's because of you that I'm doing what I do. But hang tight, grow with me and go with me because we're going places, okay? You believe that, Boss? Do you believe that? Once I get that, I'll be able to also there y'all will see the commercials. It's better. So everything have to grow with time. And a lot of times we want to quit because we don't believe. And that's that big old fear when you see another thing too, overcoming fear. You can't put yourself against other people. It's people on TikTok right now that's got more, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, all these different places, got more subscribers than me and more followers and things of that nature. But you got to start somewhere. Everything big was once small. Everything big was once small. That's why I want my subscribers to know that I really appreciate them, and I have a lot of great things that's going to be for them. We're going to have subscriber only events. We're going to have some fun times together that only those who subscribe will be able to participate in it. I appreciate my followers as well, but hey, boss up, point intended, boss up, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you follow. You got to follow. And once you follow, you got to hit that little star, and it will allow you to then subscribe to my channel. So I really, really appreciate it. As we talk a little bit more, we're gonna be the full hour today because I'm making up to my TikTok audience. So hey, that's what we have to do. I got to make sure I get them. They used to an hour, so I got to get them that. So I pray y'all stay the whole time. So we're talking about overcoming fear and doubt. And it's not easy all the time, but I do understand. What I normally do is I evaluate, and my husband helps me with that. We all have our guilty pleasures. Yes, we do. We do, don't we? We do. Like that ratchet TV. Y'all know y'all be watching them Real Housewives and Medicine Women and all these other kind of crazy. I don't know what they call medicine somebody. I don't know. Be watching these shows and stuff. And it start when it's like drinking. Like I drink this water, I see it's going in, right? It's going down my throat. It goes down into my stomach and it do what it do. Well, the same thing when you're watching stuff. It goes into your and it do what it do. And then you start functioning certain ways. It's just like watching a show about your man or woman quitting. Not quitting, cheating. Watching a show about them cheating, right? Then, your man or woman come home and you start asking them questions like, babe, let me ask you something. Would you do this, and this? Would you do this, and this? And then you start provoking an argument because of something that you let get in your eye gate, your ear gate, and now it's coming out of your mouth gate. How do we overcome fear and doubt? We got to be very careful. I can't stress that enough. In the day and time that we're living in, we have to be very careful what we're watching. We got to be very careful who we're hanging around. It's unfortunate. Have you ever did this experiment? I've done this before where I have posted something positive on a social media platform. It don't matter who it is. It could be Facebook. It don't matter. I posted something positive, and you get your loyal people. They might like it, and this, that, and the other. And, you might get a few people, but lo and behold, you post something negative. It's like bing, 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 bing. Everybody chiming in. You know why? Because as I said earlier, more people are programmed to look for the negative, to look for trash, to look for mess, to look for slack talk, to look for slander. They're looking for the gossip. They're looking for, somebody's life, I want them to be worse than mine. That's what they're looking for. Let me find somebody whose life is worse than mine, and let me tune into that so I can feel better about myself. That's how some people are tuned in. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for trash. So most people are going to be tuned into negative. And then when they tune into negative, they start feeding into their own fears and their own doubts and their own insecurities They start attracting fearful people, doubtful people, insecurity people, and they wonder why they're not advancing in life. How do we overcome fear? I want to hear from you guys. How do we overcome fear? TikTok, what y'all got to say? What you got to say, boss? How do we overcome fear? Talking to my subscriber. How do we overcome fear? How do we overcome doubt? I said what I believe. What about you, YouTube? What about you, TikTok? I can't see. Bruce, you'll have to tell me their comments as they come in. What do you say? Come on. We're live on youtube.com/Jean Malo Davis, facebook.com/Jean Malo Davis, Twitter, where you at Jean Malo Davis, and TikTok, Queen Jean Wealth Creator. We are live. What would you say? How do we overcome fear? I want to hear from you guys. I don't want to always be the talker, even though I am the host. Okay. And I want to hear from you. So leave a comment below. I mean, we want to interact because we got about 18 more minutes ago, somewhere around there. So as I talk about, leave your comment still. As I talk about overcoming doubt and overcoming insecurity, sometimes, guys, when we set a goal, I talked about this on my show, on my TikTok show, Monday. I talked about the 6 steps of goal setting. And in that, I talked about write down your distractions. What are some of your distractions? Even you could be a distraction, going to bed late, hanging around the wrong people, eating the wrong food, which make you sick, overexerting yourself, getting into arguments with family and friends. These things pop up that could become a distraction. And when you set your goals, I said you need to make sure, besides putting a date on it, I said you need to get a mentor and a coach to help you create a game plan. Why is that? Because we know a lot of times when you set your goal and you don't have a game plan, you don't know how to execute it. Guys, what happens is doubt creeps in and it makes you feel like you're never going to get there. And I think one of the things that help you to overcome doubt is having a game plan, having a coach there, an accountability partner there, a mastermind alliance to reassure you that you can do anything. See, that's what I just said, that boss, you own it. That's why, boss, subscribe to my channel. We are the same tribe. Thank you. Namaste. Boss said you have to keep yourself around the right people. 100. Amen. Amen. You do. That's how you can. That's one of the things to overcoming doubt and fear and insecurity is being with the right tribe, not around people who do not celebrate you. You want to be around people who do celebrate you, and you want to be around people where they are aligned with your assignment. The wealth creators, the people who subscribe to my channel, they are aligned with my assignment. They are wealth creators. We're about having wealth, having total prosperity in every area of our life, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, relationship-wise. We dominate in the industry that we're in. We make sure that we believe in ourselves. We go hard in the paint for our dreams and our goals. And if we fall down, we get back up again. Because I read somewhere that a saint is nothing but a sinner who fell down but got back up. We get up. Ain't that right? We get up. So that's how we overcome. Because we know the enemy is waiting to destroy. The enemy is waiting to put just an ounce of doubt. Think about this. I read somewhere in this book, and you might have read it as well, that it said that if you just have faith as much as a mustard seed. Don't you have an example of a mustard seed? Bruce gonna go get that mustard seed. We're talking about overcoming doubt and fear, overcoming fear and doubt. I read somewhere, if you have as much faith as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Now, Bruce, he's going to go get this mustard seed. And when I saw that, as much faith as this thing is little as God knows what. And in that book, it said, if you have as much faith as a mustard seed, you can move now. So imagine, because I like to play devil's advocate, right? So if I have as much faith as a mustard seed, I can move mountains. But if I have doubt, I can also destroy as well. Now look, these little seeds. Okay, so babe, you're gonna have to put it in front of that camera right quick so they can see, and then I'm gonna let the TikTok people see. So let them get it. I want them to see close. Okay, so yeah, that is right there. That's a mustard seed. Them little mustard seeds. See how small they are that Bruce is showing y'all. Okay, and let me show it to my TikTok family. So this is, you see how small those are? Those little seeds. Those are mustard seeds. It says much faith as a mustard. If I took one of them out, you see that one is isolated right there. That's one. If I took one of these out, you wouldn't be able to see it. As much faith. It's a reminder that I don't have to have a whole lot of faith. I just need a little faith, and I can move mountains. I can slay dragons. You know, I can slay giants. What are the giants in your life? What are you fearing about? What are you worried about? What are you doubtful for? Because what you got to do is you got to find your tribe. You got to be around people. We all need each other. We discovered that during the pandemic. You know, you weren't so extroverted as you thought. Introverted. You weren't introverted as much as you thought, huh? You learned that you needed some people, huh? Yeah. Yeah. We depend on one another. We have to commune with one another. That's how God made us. Okay. And so what I do, as I said, and I believe and I pray that you hear this, and I keep saying it over and over. And you might say, she keeps saying the same thing over and over again, because sometimes, you know what they say? They say this: belief is nothing more than a thought that you keep telling yourself over and over and over again. And repetition is the mother of all learning. You got to say it over and over and over again. In order to overcome your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. Yes, you have to challenge them by realizing there's nothing to fear but fear itself, because fear is nothing but false evidence appearing real. A lot of times the things that you fear don't even come into existence. What are some of the things that we fear? We fear dying. Yeah, we worry about, instead of worrying about I won't say worry about, instead of focusing on how you're going to live, a lot of people focus on how they're going to get up out of here. And that's all they think about. Everything that some people are hypochondriacs, that they're scared of anything and everything. Get a bump. Oh, what is that? Oh, I got the monkeypox. I got the this. I got the that. Just start. Oh God. Oh, my heart palpitation. I'm going out. You know. It's just. Oh, I got a headache. Oh Lord. Oh, what's that? Oh God. Just stuff. Just craziness. Guys, make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, you follow me. Follow me, okay? Make sure you subscribe. You can only subscribe by hitting that follow button. So, we have these fears. So fear of sickness and death, fear of loss of property, loss of relationships, loss of family member. We fear that. Some people fear speaking. Some people are even afraid to, especially the millennials. Today, they're different than the way we were. A lot of us, we had to leave out when we were 18 years old. When I left home at 18, my first job was at 13. So I didn't know nothing about being fearful to have my own apartment. I was just very happy to have my own apartment and be the boss. It costs to be the boss. And you know that, boss. It costs to be the boss, right? So, I was happy about that. But seemed like today, the millennials, they're afraid to get out and get their own place, afraid of failure. And when I talk to them about the only thing you got to do is get your weight up. You got to get your finances together. So it's so many different opportunities today that it don't matter how old you are, that you can earn money online, that you don't have to go clock in on somebody's job. You can still earn money in your sleep. I teach this and I share this, and you gotta, in order to know this and get updates when I'm going live, you gotta subscribe. Hello. Did that rhyme? It did. So you got to identify what your fear is. Identify it. What is it? Is your fear, or you're afraid of being broke? I remember when I was single with my 4 children, when I was abandoned and I had to start all back over. I ended up being homeless. I was sleeping in my van for one night with my children. I was so afraid that somebody was going to call the police and report. And I reached out to a friend, and that friend took me in while I got back on my feet. Okay. That was many, many moons ago. 21 or so to be exact, a couple of decades, right? And I made a promise to myself that I would never be in that situation again. I don't want to say that it was fear, but it is one of my, how can I say, what's the word I want to say? Help me with this word, God. You know how you have a pain threshold, and you have something, maybe you had a scar. It's a scar. That's a good thing. It's a scar. I'm not fearful of it, but every time it's like in my head, like an implant. I remember what it feels like to be homeless. I remember what it feels like to be hungry. I remember what it feels like to want to take a bath, and you got to try to sneak somewhere and bathe you and your kids. See, I know what it feels like to be broke, busted and disgusted, hopeless. I know what it feels like to be hungry. I know what it feels like. And I thank God. And somebody asked me, Jean, you know, or do you regret that? And I have to be honest and say, absolutely not. I don't regret it, because it has made me who I am today. I wouldn't be building multi-million-dollar businesses. I wouldn't have been on Good Day Atlanta. I wouldn't have been on Good Morning America. I wouldn't have worked with Danny Glover, Fran Tarkin, and Jack Zufeld. I wouldn't have met some of the Real Housewives and worked with them, and they came to one of my events, and I didn't even know how they got there. I guess their publicist told them. You know, I wouldn't have wrote my book. Where's the book? Give me a book. Well, I wouldn't have wrote my book. My TikTok people can't see it, but I wouldn't have wrote this book. I am a wealthy woman because I refuse to be abused. Make sure you go ahead, guys, on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You guys can click the QR code. Is that what it's called? Yeah. You can click the QR code and you can go and get the book. Those who are on TikTok, guys, you could go to my profile. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you subscribe. And I have a goal to get 100 subscribers in my first 30 days. And I already have 3. And I appreciate my subscribers. I appreciate my followers. Followers, y'all got to get upgraded. Upgrade to subscribers, man. It's a place to be. And click on that link. It's a lot of resources there for you. And my book is right there in that resource. But I think that everybody should experience what it feels like to go through difficulty, because after difficulty becomes ease. Okay. And when you realize I'm gonna tell you, I like how God changed it up in my head. One way to overcome fear and doubt is to work. Do the work. Because if you do the work, you don't have to worry about the lack. You don't have to worry about what could happen. You know, you're focusing on what you're striving to make happen, if that makes sense. I'm not worried about money. I'm not worried about my health, because I do the work. I eat right. I hydrate. I work out. I pray. I fast. I believe. I pour into my spiritual essence. I have a connection with God. You know, I stay away from toxicity. Okay. I stay away from things that feed my fears and my insecurities, because we all have it. And as we talk about, I don't like being broke or worried about money. Okay. I don't like that. And so I do the work. My children say all the time, like, Mom, goodness, your work ethic is threatening to me. My daughter said, Mom, she said that today. She's like, Mom, that work ethic, I can't believe, because I said to her, I said, yeah, I go live on, she knows I run a few businesses. I'm a coach and I'm a mentor, and I have everything scheduled in. But normally my downtime, that's why I say I'm live on TikTok, maybe at 2 or 2:30. Those are the time, because that's when I have downtime. But my TikTok subscribers and followers know when I'm going to go live next. That's why I told them I'll go live tonight instead of earlier today, because I was in a class. But anyway, I started to go live on TikTok Monday through Friday, between 2 and 2:30. I go with my show on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I go live with Money Madness every Monday at 7:30 p.m. I go live on Thursday, which we're here now, on those same channels, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever. I go live there 7:30 for the Jean Malo Davis Show. I do workshops. I do seminars. I do one-on-one consultations. I do group consultations. I'm working, and I love what I do. And my daughter said to me today, and my son said to me yesterday, one of my sons said, Mom, that work ethic. They was like, I think, like, man, when I feel like I want to be lazy, when I feel like I don't want to do the work, I think about my mom, like, damn, my mom out here grinding. And it makes me say, shoot, my mom is 51 and she's out here grinding. What's my problem? That's what my children say. And they're like, what's my problem? And not that they put themselves, because I don't want my children to compare themselves with me. They come from greatness. So greatness is in them. Okay. So I want them to know, saying that's the tree, saying it's the apple, the fruit on the tree. Okay. Make no mistake. Greatness is in them. So, but I don't want them to compare themselves. I want them to pass me, not sit up there and be like me. I want them to surpass me. That's what I tell them. But anyway, I tell you, you got to pace yourself, and it's like, Mom, that work ethic. And I think for me, we're talking about overcoming fear and doubt. For me, doing the work helps me not to be fearful, helps me not to be doubtful, because I'm doing something about it. You know how back in the day when we was kids, when people be talking all that stuff, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. We used to be like, put up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we used to say back in the day. Put up or shut up. I ain't about all that talk. That was your mouth. You know what I'm saying? No, we used to be like, back in the day, we went all that talking and finessing that some of y'all be doing today. Now we was like, put up or shut up, either bust a move, or just shut up, And so that's what I feel for myself. That's what helps me to overcome my doubts, my fears, is I look at, I'm a problem solver. That's why I tell everybody, I am a problem solver. 10% is the problem. 90% is how I solve it. And I learned somewhere a long time ago is, think 5 times before you say something or do something. And then you may be right. You don't have to answer right away. Sometimes you need to think, and sometimes you may not need to say anything. And so I think, I am a thinker. I am a doer. I am a believer. I am a go-getter. And I make sure that I read and I study and I pray, and I make sure that I surround myself around like-minded people. I am not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I make sure that I'm around people who's sharper than me, because when I look to my right, I look to my left, my right, I look to my front and my back, I'm surrounded by sharp ass people, man. And that makes me even look gooder. I'm not the one that's got to be doing all the talking and leading. I love when I'm listening over here and they talking about this book, they talking about what they invested in. This person talking about how they don't gave $1 million in this charity and foundation. This talking about apartment complexes they don't bought. I'll be like, Jesus. Woo, my spirit be like, I'll be like this. I'm, clear to you. clear to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm around some powerful people. God darn, I'm a powerful woman. You're watching the Jean Marlo Davis. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to wrap up tonight. You're watching the Jean Marlo Davis Show. We'll be right back. Oh, okay. He said yes again. That's Bruce. Bruce, listen, guys, all the music and the beats, and when you hear Money Madness, the rapping and stuff, that's Bruce. That's my husband. Y'all, some of y'all haven't seen him. I'm gonna make sure I introduce him on TikTok. I gotta set him up real good so he come on TikTok, but y'all everywhere else have met him. He does all the executive producing of my shows. And look, I'm getting ready. Let me just make this announcement before I go. So I was in class today learning all about the subscription. I need that system. No problem, boss. I got you. I will text you the system that Bruce used. I'll let you know. And, you know, you got my information. You got my direct number. Just click on the link, click on Tiffis LLC. Make sure you just inbox me your email, because I don't think I have your email, boss, and I can go ahead and let you know what that system is. We got you because we want to make sure your stuff is right too. Okay, so I got lost. But yeah, basically, you know, Bruce do all my stuff, and I thank God for Bruce because he executive produced everything, and I'm just working on getting this subscription key for TikTok, so you guys can see the commercials and we can have more fun doing stuff instead of me just sitting in a remote area. I can go anywhere and scream anywhere. I can't, man, I'm probably going to get the Holy Ghost when I get that subscription key. Screaming key for TikTok, because I could go anywhere with my YouTube and my Facebook and all that as we build it up. But I want to make an announcement. There it is. You can go to TikTok and look me up, guys who are watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. You guys can go to TikTok, look up Queen Jean Wealth Creator. You'll see me, or just type in Jean Marlo Davis. You'll see me. Make sure you follow me and subscribe. And here's why. I was on a course today learning all about the TikTok world. You know, I don't know all about it, but I love that I'm an educator. I go and I learn. And so, you know, a lot of times our fears are about inadequacies. We don't want to have egg on our face or look like we're ignorant and we don't know what we're doing. But hey, everything big was one small. You got to start somewhere. So I took a course. It was very nice. I felt honored that I was invited to get on this TikTok class, you know, and different influencers were invited to get on. I was invited to get on, and I was like, wow, okay, and learned about this TikTok world and how to create different things. And so my husband, because he is the best, the booyaka Bruce is, for my subscribers, I have to make this announcement. For my subscribers, we're creating some fun emotes. I learned all about emotes. We're going to be having subscriber only parties, subscriber only days that I just be talking to my subscribers. We're going to be having events for you. We're going to make sure that I want to have subscriber only in investing events. I want to invite you guys to get in the phone calls and on the conference calls with millionaires. That's going to be going on from only my subscribers. I advise you right now, you just came on my TikTok. You don't understand that we are wealth creators. We got big goals. Our goal is to help you to have financial freedom, to have total prosperity in every area of your life. And we're going to do something big for our subscribers. We appreciate our followers, but our subscribers, we got to let you know we appreciate you like never before. And we want to keep you subscribed. Like I said, just give us 99, as we said, what's that thing? They said, just give me 1% of your trust and I'll earn the other 99%. Watch, you're going to be like, look, I ain't never, ever letting go of this lady page because I'm learning too much. Okay, I'm meeting some powerful people. Just like Boss finna find out, we're going to hook Boss up and help him to make sure his stuff right, babe? We're going to make sure Bruce going to help you out with that, Boss. User 3240679663084. I have to say all of that because they just follow. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for following me. I cut up for myself. So listen, make sure you subscribe to. I appreciate you. As we wrap up, talking about overcoming fear, talking about overcoming doubt. What are some takeaways? The takeaways that I want you to have tonight is I want you to only focus on what you want to happen, okay? Don't focus on sickness and death and loss and all these old crazy stuff. Focus on health. Focus on wealth. Yes, things are going to happen. No, we're not in control of everything. We're not. We learned that real quick during the pandemic, what we was in control of. Absolutely nothing. We weren't, right? We learned that real quick. And so we also should have learned some things that we should invest in. Also, you learned that, guess what? You're not in control of that job, huh? You learned that you was not an asset, really a liability, You learned some things, didn't you? You learned you needed more than one stream of income. Did you learn that, huh? Did you learn that? Did you learn you had to fight for your own body, your own beliefs on what you could put in your body and what you couldn't? Did you learn that? You should have learned that your family is very, very important. You should have learned that. You should have learned that God come first, okay? Then family, then business. There's a lot of things that you should have learned during the pandemic. I know I learned a lot and I saw a lot. And things were verified who was for me and who was not. And so focus on only what you want. Only on what you want. Only on what you want. You hear me? And what you don't want will fall away. Get a game plan, get a coach, get a mentor like me. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, just go to tiffisllc.com. Let that stream below. Booyaka, Bruce got it streaming below. Go there, book your free 15-minute consult. Let's talk and see how we can assess your needs. Right here on TikTok is already there in the profile. Follow me. Hit that link, that support link. That's how you can get in contact with me. You too can get a free 15-minute consult to address what your needs are. Financial, personal. Let's make sure we put you with the right people at the right time, doing the right things at the right place. I mean, that's how you overcome doubt and insecurities. Boss, he said it tonight. Surround yourself around the right people. That's one of the ways to get rid of fear and doubt, because when you get around the right people, they're going to recommend the right books. They're going to recommend the right activities. They're going to recommend a motivational movie for you to watch, some personal development, some things that you need to do to overcome your fears, your doubts. I always say to myself, I overcome all difficulty and all obstacles that come in my path. I am a problem solver. That's what I remind myself. I then start to look at, because, a lot of people, they're afraid of, when you start reading about and seeing, because unfortunately, TikTok and all these other social media has made the world about this small. That's how about this small. We in everybody's business. We can see everything that's going on in the world today, good, bad, and indifferent. And you got to be careful with this scrolling. That's what you got to be careful with that, because you can scroll on something you don't want to see. And when you see it, you can't unsee it. Okay. So you got to feed your mind the right things. Be careful what you're watching, what you're reading, who you're listening to, who you're talking to, what's coming out your mouth. Because whatever you say, guys, you're creating. You're either a deliberate creator or you're indeliberate creator. That's just it. Period, point blank in the mustard. Wow. So you can catch up. Okay, so you got to make sure that you careful what you're saying out your own mouth, because you are creating, whether you know it or not. And if you're talking about what you're so tired of, and I'm this and I'm that, the most two powerful words in the world is I am. You heard that before, did you not? Didn't he say, I am the great I am? I am. So whatever you say after that, I have a I am wall. I told y'all one day I'm going to go in here. I have done it before on YouTube, but I can look and say, I am blessed by God. I'm favored by God. I'm loved by God. I'm protected by God. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am blessed to be a blessing. I am wiser. I am stronger. I'm powerful. I'm humble. I'm a deliberate creator. I'm a wealth creator. I am beautiful, sexy, and attractive. I am what they say, I'm a master creator. I'm highly influential. I'm fun and exciting. I am peace, love, joy. I am a true friend. I'm a loving wife and partner. I'm a loving nana and grandma. I am a successful author, teacher, and coach. I'm a successful business owner. I'm a powerful expression and reflection of God. I'm more than a conqueror. Come on now. I am love, joy, peace, and happiness. I am proud of me. I'm a believer and doer good. I am a giver. I'm in perfect health and perfect condition. I am a great listener. I am what they say, babe? I'm a good example of success and determination. I am God's soldier. I am, what's that, honey? I am proof that God is real and I can have, be, do anything. I am Jean Malo Davis and I am a believer. I have total prosperity in every area of my life. I am a child of God. I am a master of money. Money comes to me easily, effortlessly, and continuously in ever increasing amounts. What they say, I'm discovering every day who I am and my purpose. I am who I say I am. I have indestructible amounts of money. I am a billionaire. Booyaka. Mic dropped. So anything that do not correlate with what I say I am, it falls away. I'm healthy, so I'm not worried about health. I'm wealthy. I'm not worried about money. And so when I doubt or fear comes in, I go to that wall. You know, I said, all you need is a little bit of that said one, and it say a bunch of mustard seed is you have as much faith as a mustard seed. It didn't say seeds. It said seed. If you have as much faith as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. What are the mountains in your life? What are the giants in your life? What are you doubtful about? What are you fearful about? Here's what I want to challenge you to do today. And I'm real. I'm real about what I'm saying. That's right. Look at Boss said. Boss 22T said. He said, I'm a boss. That's right. You're a boss. And I confirm that. And two or more gathered in his name is confirmed. He's there also. We touch and agree. You are a boss in every area of your life. Listen. This is what I'm going to tell you. I'm striving every day to be on purpose. I'm starting to unsubscribe to madness, unsubscribe to even some people in my phone. I started deleting, delete, start clearing out my phone because I'm like, why do I have this person in my phone? Who are they? What value do they add to my life? And do I add value to theirs? Do we even have a relationship? Maybe there's some past relationship. And I started deleting some of these things, making room for bosses, point intended, to come in my life. How do I get rid of doubt, fear, and insecurity? I got to remove myself from doubt, fear, and insecurity. I got to surround myself around people who believe, people who are doers, people who align with my assignment. I went a little longer tonight because somebody needed to hear this. Somebody might have just came on to hear this. And I implore you to like my channel, to share it, to follow, to subscribe. Why? Because you are surrounding yourself around someone who is a believer, who is a doer, who's going to sow into your life. Not always about, money and finances, personal development. We have fun. We cut up, don't we, babe? We cut up. I act a fool. Yes, I do. I have a good time. I do my whoop, 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 whoop. Look, I'm so excited about these. Look, I can't wait. My husband is creating my emotes for my subscribers. So we're going to have the whoop, whoop one. We're going to have the yes one. We're going to have my boop, boop, a doot one. We got some other ones. And then we're going to have some other emotes that my subscribers can use when we go live and stuff like that. I'm so excited. Those who are watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever else, go to my TikTok and make sure you follow me and you subscribe. Go to Queen Jean Wealth Creator. He's going to also create a QR for my TikTok. We're getting big. I'm learning some stuff. I'm learning. I'm growing. And I'm so excited. And I thank you guys. And I remember all those who are with me in the beginning. We're going to grow together. We're going to get strong together. We're going to have events together and get to meet some of my subscribers. We're going to have subscriber-only events, right, babe? We're going to do some powerful things. We're going to have I want to have a yacht party. I'm going to do that. How about that? And invite some lucky subscribers to join us on the yacht party. That'll be fine. So you only will know if you like and you follow and you subscribe. You'll be invited to the private parties, okay? With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. May God bless you and keep you. Thank you guys. I'll stay tuned, TikTok. I got something for you. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. And just remember, guys, number one, that in order to believe, you got to step out on faith. We don't know how things are going to happen. As I showed you, you just need a little faith and believe, so what if you fall on your face? So what? You fall down, you get back up. God got your back. We support you. He's going to put the right people around you. And I think one thing to say to yourself, when things happen, what is good, bad, or indifferent, or how you perceive it to be good, bad, or indifferent, is to say to yourself, when things happen and I may not understand it, and I do ask God, what is the purpose behind this? What do you want me to learn from this? But also, too, I say to myself, all things are working together for my good. It's working for my advantage. God is working and backing me up, and I believe it. And my time is now, and he's making room for me. God is the great promoter, and I know he's promoting me. I thank him for blessing me. I thank him for expanding my territory. I thank him that his hand is with me to keep me away from harm and what causes pain. Yes, I say that Jabez prayer all the time. So I think that's one way that you can overcome doubt, fear, insecurity, is to speak those things as though they are and watch it become what you want it to become. My name is Jean Malo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. Remember, you can have, be, do anything. Guys, I thank you guys for being here. TikTok, stay tuned. I got a little backstage for y'all. Y'all stay tuned. That's when my TikTok followers get a little backstage pass. Listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend. I'm going to have a great weekend. I'm having a private event at my home. Relax, release, and recharge event for the beautiful queens that's coming from the north, the south, the east, the west. I'm so excited to be with the best. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. Have some fun. Go see a movie or play perhaps, or maybe get the rest that you need. God bless you. I love you. I see you Monday at 7:30 for Money Madness. God bless and take care.